So I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I was fucking you. Just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this, though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now, I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting, but Jazz.
No, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
If you want to stay upgraded, stay with me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, so you want me to stay with you for these items and use you basically?
Not for them. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay, so then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle. My lifestyle is now contingent. My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment. Then what stops me from just staying with you for that?
Then Jazz, you want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
But that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Like, or I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car, I'm gonna trash the house.
Sponsor you until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me, until I
need more time.
Look at what you thirsty simps are doing. You spineless beta males. You guys who overvalue these random women on the internet. The reason why women have these crazy entitled egos is because of you. It's not that female's fault. Some of you might comment, you might say, man, see, these females, man, they trash, man. See, man, they all entitled. No, it's our fault as men. Because whoever that guy is that she's talking about that's paying her loft, that's still paying her rent, that's still paying the car note on her Mercedes-Benz, whoever you are, it's his fault. Because there are going to be a lot of women out there, a lot of random everyday women that walk the same streets you walk on. They're going to be like, oh, man, it's a dude doing that for her? Okay, so I think you should do that. So you're going to have all these average to below average women who you're actually far better than. They're going to be like, hey, you got to pay my rent. If you don't buy me a Birkin bag, if you don't buy me no shoes, if you don't buy me no heels, then I'm not going to want you. But here's the thing, it's a silver lining to that. Because if you notice, she says, he's my friend. And you're like, okay, he's your friend. What benefits is he getting? Because a friend is supposed to get some benefits from somebody, right? If I'm a friend with another guy, then we're going to be hanging out. We're probably going to be exchanging business ideas. Maybe we'll get a drink, maybe give each other advice, whatever the case may be. That's what friends do, right? It's a mutual beneficial thing. But see, when you're friends with a woman, you don't get any benefits. She gives you the illusion like, oh yeah, we buddy, and she might give you a hug or something like that and maybe talk on the phone with you. And then after that, that's it. She knows how to dangle sex above your head. This is why I tell you guys, never, ever be friends with a woman because there's no benefit. Now, I could see if she's like, hey, I'm going to put you on one of my friends. I'm going to hook you up with one of my girlfriends. Okay, that's different. Or she says, hey, I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to front you some work. I'm going to, put you on with this business idea. Okay, we can be associates like that. But at the same breath, I'm still not going to be your friend. Because when women want to be friends with you, it's all about them. And here's a funny thing. If you don't want to be friends with them, they're going to get really angry. I've been there before in years past where I was in a relationship with a girl and she said, hey, this is not going to work out. I'm saying, okay, cool. Take care. I was calm about it. And she's like, you want to be friends? And I said, I'm good. And she got really enraged and angry. That's because she wanted to take her box to another guy that she really wanted and have me still there as the backup plan. See, that guy that she's referring to, he's the guy that's the backup plan. She don't really find him sexually appealing. So she's like, okay, hey, we can be friends. And the guy's most likely like, okay, in his rabbit brain, in his silly mind, he's like, okay, well, she probably gonna come back. You know, she's probably taking a break or maybe she's dating around, but you know, I'm going to keep paying her rent on the loft that I purchased. I'm going to keep paying her car note for the Mercedes-Benz that I purchased, and she'll be back one day. See, when you're friends with a woman, it's all about her giving you this false illusion that, hey, you're going to eventually be together again, or she's going to give you sex. Never be friends with a woman. Now, it's funny because I always tell you guys in these videos, you never, ever have to spend money on a woman for her to have sex with you. I'll say that again. You never have to spend money on a woman for her to be around you, for her to like you, for her to hold your hand, for her to just come over your place. You don't have to do that. And a lot of you guys, you're confused. And you're like, how is that possible? How can a woman just have sex with me and just like me for me? Don't I have to have some sort of resources? My ATM, my wallet? A lot of guys say that, right? The reason why so many guys think that they have to do things for women for them to like them or them to get sex is because you're not dealing with women who like you. See, when you deal with women who actually want to be around you and who have genuine desire and want to have sex with you, you know what's going to happen? Listen to her. She's in a full-blown relationship with a guy that she's been with for a whole year. Now, I guarantee you that guy is either living in that same loft that loser's paying for, or he just comes over, he hanging out, whatever the case may be. I promise you, he drives that Mercedes-Benz that other loser pays for. You know why? Because she's with him because she finds him sexually appealing. She desires him. This is why you should never pay for women, especially things up front. If she's not doing things for you, if she's not willing and ready to have sex with you, she's not getting hot and heavy, just thinking about you and wanting to rip your clothes off, dude, let it go. Let it go. Because women who make you wait around for sex or who try to put rules and regulations and guidelines on things that when she's going to give you the sex, she's not all that physically attracted to you. Now, they can play around like, yeah, I really like you and all that stuff like that. Yeah, let's just take it slow. No. She's got you as a placeholder and she's waiting on the guy that she really finds attractive to give him the sex. Remember, alpha, seed, beta, need. So she has that dichotomy. She has the guy who's paying her loft and who's paying her car note, her Mercedes-Benz. And on the other hand, she has that alpha male who she's been with for a full year. And I promise you, he's not doing all of that stuff for her. I guarantee you. Because she really finds him attractive. Guys, the proof is in the pudding. Listen to the clip. Stop overvaluing women because you're giving them a lifestyle that they cannot provide for themselves. You're saving them. Listen, if you are a man and you're listening to this and you honestly think that you have to do a whole bunch of stuff for a girl to like you, dude, just cut it off. Just let it go. I know you think, man, it's going to be hard for me to get another girl. No, it's not. Because me personally, I'd rather have a girl who's around me, who wants to have sex with me just for me. And she's not coming over on Friday or Saturday on a weekend and say, hey, so where we going? She's just coming over and we hanging out, get a pizza, we get some takeout, we just chilling and watching a movie and we having sex. I'd rather have that girl than a girl that I always have to plan stuff for. So I'm like, okay, if I don't entertain this girl, if we don't go over here, if I don't plan this trip, if I don't go over this new spot, then she probably gonna leave me. You don't want that type of situation. And I guarantee you, whoever that guy is paying for her loft and her Mercedes-Benz, he's walking on eggshells because he's like, man, in order for me to have this girl around, in order for her to be my friend, then I got to do this stuff. Now, I mean, give credit to her. Listen, she's not making the guy do anything. She's not holding a gun to his head and saying, you better pay my stuff. No, the guy's willingly doing it. And this is how you guys are doing these women. You guys are willingly giving them things without them earning it. And you wonder why these average, below average, unattractive women, overweight chicks, 200, 200, 300, 400 pounds, walking around with these big egos. It's because you guys are overvaluing them. You're so thirsty for sex. You're so just thirsty for companionship, and you want a woman to be with you so bad. You're like, well, forget it. Whatever you want, I get for you. And you're creating monsters. And so many guys wonder, like, well, why these women have these crazy egos, man? That's crazy. It's because somewhere there's some guy who's worshiping the ground she walks on. So she's like, well, I guess that's, how every guy should treat me. No. Guys, stop the simping. Stop the pandering. Stop the double, triple texting. Stop rescheduling dates with women. Stop begging them to be around you. Stop. If she comes over your house, she ain't trying to have sex. She's trying to make you wait. Cut her off. It's not worth it. Get rid of these women who play games with you. If you feel as though that you have to spend money on women for her to be around you, don't do it. Even if you got it like that. Don't trick your money off, because it's not worth it. Because you're creating beasts. You're creating entitled monsters who are just going to want more and more and more and more because of you. It's all your fault, simp. You don't have to do those things for a woman to have sex with you. I'm telling you. So if you feel as though that you're not good enough, listen, look in the mirror, give yourself a pep talk, and go deal with women who want to hang out with you, and you don't have to spend money. Because there are a lot of women out there. And I guarantee you, there are women out there who will spend money on you. There are women out there who will make plans and pay for trips for you two. I'm telling you, I've experienced a lot of that, and I'm experiencing it right now. Women who take me out to eat. Women who buy me this. Women who do things for me because they genuinely like me for me. And I understand that, okay, if another woman is making me do all this stuff like that, I don't need to be around her. She don't really like me. You guys got to learn how to acknowledge and accept the fact that a woman doesn't desire you like that, that she's going to make you do a lot of different things to have sex with her. So understand and accept it and get rid of that woman and go deal with other women who like you. Now, you might have to go through a whole bunch of women like that. But then, listen, I'd rather have that one woman who maybe you think is average looking, but she's head over heels for me. She's chasing me down. She's excited to hang out with me, as opposed to having 4 or 5 women on your roster who's lukewarm, that you got to always take out. You always got to plan stuff. She's always asking you for stuff. And she just seems like that. She's just stressing you out. I'd rather have that one woman than to have those 4 or 5 dimes who's making you pay a toll just to be with them.